Now that we got 0 viewers.
Live.
Got sounds.
Beautiful.
Everything should be working, so just give it a couple of seconds. We got no viewers right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that.
Yep. Got audio. Everything's right. 5 viewers.
Alright, well. Toe Jam, Mr. Bumcrack, Andrew Scott are in the chat. We had some crashing issues with OBS, but it seems a restart has sorted it. Tonight we are running the Aussie Hampton Sector 1 Community Series. And joining me in the box is Karen Unleashed, aka Brent. How are you tonight, Brent?
Evening there, Troy. Evening, everybody. We got everything sorted out. That's the main thing, and I reckon don't want to hold these guys up any longer, especially because they're Toyota drivers. So let's get stuck into it, I reckon.
Sounds good. So while we're getting qualifying underway, we are at Maggiore West. It's a pretty good layout. We were at Maggiore East for the main series last on Sunday night, and this should provide some pretty good action in the Toyota 86s. So let's jump on track. Hopefully, press this button and it doesn't crash.
Typical Italian broadcasting equipment. They're out in the grid.
Alright, we are there.
Beautiful cars, some old faces from the Sector 1 community, some regular runners tonight, and we've even got a couple of new faces tonight as well. This is a star-studded field for this this evening's event. I'm looking very, very forward to it.
Yep, we have a few old faces like you were saying, so we'll jump up the front on him with Corey Hack at the moment, so we'll wait till they get to someone that's going to go into first position. There we go. Who's that? Last.
As GT sorts itself out.
So Mac Nova, I'm looking at in the #1 spot right now. He's in the Revolution race gear for Death Grip Racing. Carbon Boy.
Yep, new face tonight.
Yep, one of the new faces. Carbon Boy. He raced last week, I believe, or 2 weeks ago. Done a pretty good job. He's in the snow for Cornerstone. Lenosis, one of the regular names on the track we see around here in the Bacchus Breweries for Dadson Racing. Evil Evo 09 in the FGT for Counterpunch. Next level. And here's another new one. We've got Oz Patstar 51, so we'll just call him Patty. He's in the Team 53 Civil Alliance livery. S1 Ghost taking on the Team Blacklight car for TMR
That's
Systems.
a reunion and a half.
Vipers in the Aussie Hampton. Vipers has been around for a while. He's raced the community a fair bit. And see him around the traps in GT Sport. Hijacker. Running in the Auto 1 car for RER, ex-driver for RER as well. Very, very fast. One to keep a watch out on tonight. Corey Hack. He is in the Deeds entry for Deeds Racing. Ando 787 is CJ Esports. Wakey for Green Beacon. Red Mist Racing GFL. There's another old name we have. Chill Out Systems for Racing Cars Like Legends. GTP Greatness for the Autobahn entry for Lucky's Lawn Care. Killer on the Loose. Obsession Motorsport for Tamar Cars. So we start to see the first of the times coming in now. Lenosis straight to the top. Vipers
Oh.
goes 100's better. Hijacker, another 100's better. Corey Hack, another 100's
Oh.
better. Endo
Ando.
87.
Wow. So keep an eye on Ando, Corey, and Hijacker. They've been setting mid-24s from the get-go tonight, being very fast out of the bat. It looks like Hijacker hasn't lost any of that pace that made him very, very quick in the GT Group A's back in the day. Viper's also hanging around, hovering around. You can't count him out. And as I call him, Luscious Lenocious in the top 5 at the moment. I think he's been sandbagging a little bit.
Well, we all know it's only a quick, is it 10-minute qualifying? 8-minute qualifying?
Yeah, just an 8-minute quali tonight for these guys.
So it's already halfway through. They're going to come in for a set of tyres maybe and jump out and try and get a fast lap, but I don't know if they're going to go much faster than a 24.1 from Ando.
Word on the street is that Viper is quick at the moment. He's just set the fastest second sector out of everybody so far. He's looking very, very juicy at the moment.
Well, he will be running in the Aussie Hampton car, so he's just about to come into the last corner. This is going to tell us he is followed by, I believe that was Lenosis in the GT. Oh, he pits.
Ooh. So he knows he's got the pace. Looking very strong early on. Ando's gone around again, so is Corey. I know Corey's pitted. Hijacker's gone around again though.
So I had a quick squirt in the Toyota 86 just before we jumped online, and as the troubles seemed to plague us once more, except this time it wasn't GT Sport, it was the OBS. Yeah, it's super good around this track actually, these cars. They've been impressing every track we go to, so I think the Toyota 86s are a hit.
Yeah, I took a 86 around for a few laps last night with a couple of the boys, Ghost and Carbon Boy, along with the good doctor, and it was great fun. This car just provides a lot of excitement. It's very easy to drive, very stable, it's just very good for close racing overall. Wonderful car. And cruise on lap.
So we'll jump back down to Ghost. How's Ghost travelling at the moment?
P7, he's just on an out lap. He's got Killer on the loose behind him.
Alright, so we're looking at 124 or 125 a lap, so they might get a second lap in. Carbon Boy was pretty quick as well from what I've seen in the couple of laps I did. Been a bit of a regular lately in the community series.
He's put down some miles as well. He's got 2,000 kilometres on that 86 chassis. Oh, Ando's gone quicker again. Oh, 24-0. Take that, boys, he says to the field.
And I believe Carbon Boy is now part of the main series, is he?
I believe so. He is running with Obsession with Pruski Squad at the moment. I do believe that he's Obsession are right up there in the team's points as well at this stage, which is very, very interesting. So Obsession have got a good pickup at the moment.
Oh, I didn't take the RER car there for a squirt toe jam. I took the counterpunch. Made sure I dirtied that one.
Hijacker's still out at the moment.
We'll jump on to Corey Hack. So where's Hijacker? He might be. Oh, he's pulled over, so that's his lap.
Yeah.
Let's see how Corey Hack comes down to the second sector.
Viper's got the fastest first sector out of anybody so far. Ando's gone quicker again in the second sector though.
Corey Hack is 0.2 up. McNova goes a little quicker. Try and jump up to McNova.
Oh,
where is he?
Viper's purple in the second sector.
Down in 13th.
By 3 thousandths. Oh.
Alright, just keeping an eye on Corey Hack. He's coming up to the double right-hander. Oh, he's on his best. He's only 0.03 up now, so lost a little bit of time. Look at that time from Ando still. GFL goes to 25.9, moves himself up to...
Oh! Viper's just jumped
11th.
into P2, just barely in front of Corey Hack as well. Ghost into 5th.
Wakey with a 24.8. Up into 7th. What's Corey Hack got? Puts himself to the top.
Straight to the top. Oh, wow.
Mega lap. And I'll be
6,000.
fuming inside the helmet right now.
Oh, hasn't got it together in the first sector. He's 2/10 down as well.
What's Ando got? We're going to see a bit of a...
Oh, he's
He's
purple.
up. He's purple.
Oh, this is going to be close.
I tell you what,
DJ. Oh.
They've been putting the laps in this week.
McNova with a 27 flat for his first race tonight. Ando coming around the last corner now, though. Can he hold on?
This is it. This is the
wide.
final lap. What's Hijacker's behind him as well? Can Hijacker go better?
Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, 200th shy of his best there. Corey's got it at the moment.
Now this automatically goes straight to the race, doesn't it?
That's correct. Oh, Viper to the top. 23.8. Talk about clutch. Oh, wow. Still got a couple of runners though. Young Wakey, P7. He's got GTP Greatness just behind him.
Both don't improve. Evil Evo 9 down in 9th. Qualifier
Wow,
has ended.
Congrats to Viper though. Gee whiz, what a lap. He had the toe, that's how effective it is around here.
Well, they said during the week that the 23 was doable. That just showed it.
Oh,
23.8, so
what
he's
a
got maybe 0.2, 1.5, whatever you want to call it.
10th and a half.
Jump into 4th so we can see the lights. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away. Everyone seems to get off clean. Looks like Vipers has got the good jump. Let's see what turn 1 brings. Is it going to be clean or are we going to see some crashes? Well, a little bit, couple sideways.
Wide. Oh, contact between Evil Evo and GTP Greatness just in the back of the field, but they held on. Very, very clean so far, boys.
Too wide through the yeses onto the back straight.
Oh, who's that at the background that just got slightly loose there? It was Carbon Boy. He's held on.
Side by side into the hairpin. Oh, someone's off.
Oh, someone's off.
That's Killer on the loose.
That's, oh, no. He got loose, all right.
I reckon we can catch that.
Plenty of time to come back, though. Plenty of time.
So he's just come around. He's probably taken a little bit too much with the ripple strip, and the back end's just come around. Hit into the fence, damaged the car. New paint job. There you go.
Oh, this got... Oh, Pat Star just sent it and held it on Young Wakey. Barely held on to that.
Viper's nice and wide onto the main straight. Corey Hack's not going to let him go.
Oh, there's drama on the front straight. Catstar went really, really up wide with understeer. He came back on just straight in front of GTP. Oh, how they didn't have a massive pile up there, I have no idea.
Carbon Boy's giving him the old hurry up. Or was it? Looks like Pat Star's pulled aside for the moment now.
Yeah, he looked like he just tried to redress that.
GFL down in 13th. I want to see him get up. I just seen a change for the lead.
Oh, yep, Corey Hack's just gone past Viper.
Viper takes it back.
Viper's gone. Oh. 2 FIA drivers at the top of their game right now. Aussie Hampton versus Deeds. Ando, oh, Ando's got Luscious Lenocious just behind him trying to make a move. Nope. Ando holds on. Hijacker straight behind both of them as well. Potentially fighting for P3 at the moment, those boys.
Well, Hijacker's kind of one of them people that just stick there. He will just stay behind. The moment you make a mistake, he'll take that spot. And he's good at doing that too.
Yeah, he was renowned for that in the Mercedes and in the Ferrari. Won a race in Group A at Spa in the wet, I do believe, in the Mercedes for you guys at Ragged Edge, and he was right up there as a title contender actually for the entirety of the Ferrari Sector 1 Championship.
Well, he definitely handled the Ferrari better than me.
Oh, Corey's going to have a big look up here at the back straight, heading to the most notorious corner in all of Sector 1 NASCAR. Viper got very, very wide coming out of Aria. Hit the grass. Corey's going to have a big look on the inside. Viper pulls up really late. Can he hold on?
Viper will get the inside.
He holds on the... That's a big look though. Viper just went very wide onto the grass. And Ando's actually closed up behind both of them now. He's in the draft. Seems to have dropped Hijacker.
This could be a maybe a bit of a fuel play from Hijacker, or just he hasn't been driving in a while, so we've heard a bit earlier in the week. So maybe just shy of the pace a little bit to keep up.
Dusting off the ring rust. Not afraid to throw down either.
And very consistent. Evil Evo 9. Evil Evo 9 started 12th, I believe, and he's up to 5th.
Yeah, he got past Lenocious just with a little bit of an understeer moment for Lenocious, and looks like Evil Evo's gone straight through in the car that looks like an Evo. Beautiful FGT light livery, that one. Also keeping an eye on Ghost Watch with the golden mic at the moment on the dashboard. He's still in P8.
Might jump on board with Ghost.
Back with the old crew, Blacklight. Won 2 titles in the Super 2 titles back in the old Thrill House days.
Ghost is another one to watch to come from the mid-pack up onto the podium for his fuel save.
Yeah, and he's got a fair few miles in as he cops a bump from behind from Young Wakey. He just says, hello, how you going? That absolutely gorgeous green beacon livery.
Let's see if we can catch that on camera. So there's a bit of a...
We've got 14 beautiful cars here.
What do we got? Just a bit of a... Can't pull the car up, bit of a touch. Doesn't take the spot.
He's having a big look at Ghost though. He's actually got up the inside and got it done too. What a move.
Well, Ghost won't be happy because he's trying to get up the front and he's going backwards. But he hasn't had many laps this week, so he's been saying in the room that we're involved with Ghost.
And Lenocious got a half a second penalty at the moment. It's just been a little bit of a naughty boy. Didn't burn on the front straight.
So the top 3 have tightened right up now. Hijacker just fallen off the pace. Probably going to see this front pack pull away now because Hijacker will just drop out of the slipstream and he'll be all on his own, so he can put in some consistent laps.
Well, Ando's got the freshest car out of all 3 of them here. He's got absolutely beautiful tyres and he's best on fuel at the moment. In regards to Corey, who's got really, really good tyres, but he's the lightest on fuel, and Viper, who's good on fuel, but that front left that's sad. Compared to the other 2, that is.
Oh, there's a bit of a touch. It's good to see 2 drivers be able to go side by side through the corners, and even if there is a bit of panel rubbing, they're doing it a little bit clean, or we're just seeing a bit of a glitch from Ando there too. Let's hopefully we don't have a pit glitch tonight either.
And that's what we like about Sector 1 as well. It's just hard, fair racing. Everyone's very, very respectful, and it's what a lot of people like in Gran Turismo Sport as well. A league that we're renowned for was just clean racing, beautiful cars, and personalities on and off the track that are just absolutely lovable. Battle up the front's tightened right up though. Corey's had a bit of a touch from Viper. Ando might just come in and say hello, how do you do to both of them.
Well, I thought Hijacker was pulling off the pace there, but he's still within striking range now, so he seemed to have caught back up.
Yeah, Corey and Viper battling at the moment. It's holding them both up. Ando's just sitting here enjoying this, just not using any fuel or tyre, and Hijacker's catching right up to them.
Oh, there's a touch there from Ando as well.
Oh.
Who we got down in fifth? Evil Evo 9. I think it looks like he's got a bit of a battle going on with Lenosis as well.
You've still got that half-second penalty, by the way. Just a bit further down the field as well, Wakey's actually gapped Ghost and has caught up to the back of GDP Greatness. So Wakey's showing some really good turn of pace at the moment. Just done his fastest lap of the race at 24.5, only 2 tenths behind the leaders, so he's got the pace to get right up and close in.
That's only 1/10 off the fastest lap.
Just a bit further down the field as well, GFL, aka King Clutch, and Aussie Pat Star having a bit of a fight, calling Paddy Rafter for good luck. Of course, GFL famous for that brilliant clutch lap at St. Croix back in the early days of Thrill House. Out of nowhere on that final sector, just got purple and just took it away from everybody else as a surprise lap.
I remember
Good to see him back.
I remember hearing Ghost call that pretty well and clear. Mac Nova down in 14th. Let's give him a bit of airtime. He's glitching out a little bit, but doesn't matter whether you're first or last.
He's
all about having fun.
He's first night on the rig as well, and he's only new to GT Sport, so this is a track he won't be familiar with at all. But it's good to just see him out there having a go and just enjoying it. This is how we all start racing as well. We've got to start somewhere. That beautiful Revolution racing car.
He's got the commentator's curse. He's gone onto the grass.
As Claude said, we put the moz on him.
But he's out there. Most of the people in the race tonight too have been around a fair bit, so they know GT Sport fairly well. Killer on the loose. Nice lonely 13th spot at the moment. Ozpat in 12th. Ozpat, we'd almost call him Postman Pat. Australia Post.
Oh, GFL wide on and he's just clipped the wall on the front straight. And Wakey's actually just made up a move. Just past GTV Greatness for P7. Up the inside of the first turn, Tiramisu.
Just going to jump back up the front because it looks like Corey Hack and Ando are having a bit of a hard-fought battle down the back straight. Don't think Ando's close enough to get Corey Hack here.
He's still looking really good on tyre and fuel life too. Viper's just under half a tank. Corey's more towards a third of a tank. And Ando's actually just over half a tank and we're still with good tyres. Hijack is closing in with even better tyres, but he's got about the same amount of fuel as Viper at the moment, so this has just turned into a beautiful four-man battle. These guys start holding each other. I wouldn't put it past Evil Evo to catch up a little bit as well.
I'm not sure how many laps Hijacker put in this week, but if he didn't put in too many, you can tell he's starting to get the feel of it because he is hanging with these blokes pretty easy now.
Mr. Invisible's coming back. Doing a great job in P4.
Back down to Wakey. It's pulled away from Greatness. Ghost is all on the back of Greatness. Can he make anything happen? How's Ghost feel?
Ghost just under half of a tank. His tyres aren't actually that bad at the moment compared to GTP Greatness, who's really started to chomp out those front tyres. Sean's closing in very, very well at the moment. He's actually got better tyres than young Wakey as well. Corey's having a big look up the back straight at the moment at Viper as they come into NASCAR. Can he make it stick? Oh, holds that inside line and a little bit of contact. Closed Ando right up to the back. He might just have a look at this. Oh, can he hold on? Oh, Viper just understeers a little bit. That's given Ando a big sniff.
Just see the cars getting a little bit squirmy now, so the tyres are starting to lose their grip.
And Hijacker is in this battle now too. It is a proper four-man fight. Oh, who's that that's gone straight on? Ando's gone straight. Oh, no.
He's glitching.
GT Sport, why are you doing this to us?
Let's hope he can hold on for the race.
Oh, I tell you what, that was a big moment there.
Tell you what, they're all nice and tight.
Evil Evo's actually started to close in a little bit. He was up to 4 seconds, but he just went down to 3.5. Just gone back up to 4, so he may have had a little bit of a moment coming out of Tiramisu there.
That looks like Ando. Ando looks like he's pulled out of the draft, or he's pulled back in. He's going to go for a run up the inside. No, thinks better. Probably better to stay behind at this point. Just seeing Viper's car just looking real slippery. Ando goes a little defensive.
I'm just keeping an eye on the back of the mid-pack here. And it looks like Young Wakey hasn't really gotten away from GTP greatness like I thought he would. He's still behind by about a second is GTP greatness, and Ghost is just hanging there and thereabouts. Carbon Boy's starting to close in as well, so Carbon Boy's had a little bit of a moment. He did a 1:27 last lap. His pace has actually just dropped off a little bit. Front tyres are sad on that one.
That's GTP greatness. He just touches the grass there. Ghost looking a little bit menacing. Who gets the better drive? What are we coming up to the halfway mark? They're staying out. Compulsory pit stop too. Evo's in. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, it is a compulsory pit stop, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And
Ghost to the big lunge.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, he's stamping his authority a little bit there. He's giving it back though.
Just in terms of that front four as well, it seems the tyre life has started to come back a little bit for Ando. He's started to become a bit more even with Corey in terms of tyre life. Corey's just well under a quarter of a tank of fuel. He'll be hitting the light very shortly. Viper's still got a quarter of a tank, so that'll come into play when we pit. Hijacker just under a quarter of a tank as well, but he's still got really good tyres at the moment compared to these these three.
Well, this is maybe. Oh. I mean, there's nothing in these three. It seems Corey Hack's made a little bit of a gap, but
I feel like he's had to though, with the least amount of fuel out of the top four. Is he going to pit?
I think we'll see him all pit now.
Oh, they're going to pit.
Alright, let's see number 5. He's got a penalty, and that would be Lenosis. He's coming in for the pits as well.
Yeah, it's been hanging around longer than TX3 behind me on Sunday night, that's for sure. That penalty's been there for quite a while.
Everyone's coming in for a bit of fuel. Oh no, someone looked like they just stayed out.
stayed out. Interesting, so he's looking at an overcut.
I don't think that'll work around here. Not the way the tyres wear out.
So keep an eye on Evil Evo at the moment. He's the first of the men to blink. So he did a 24.2 last on his outlap.
24.2, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. He's 5 seconds behind Corey though, so he's actually lost out a little bit because he was 3 seconds behind. Corey's definitely lost out though. He's 2 seconds behind Hijacker.
Oh, he's put in the extra fuel so he can gun it to the end.
Yeah, speaking of gunning it, Ando's having a big look up the inside of NASCAR at Viper. Gets it done. Great move.
We'll see if we can get that on a replay because we missed it. So it's just down the back straight.
Ando's fuel advantage came in big time handy there. He's actually closed right in.
Well, it seems all three are on track for the same kind of strategy because these three didn't fare far from each other.
I'll tell you the big thing though, Viper is short filled. Whereas Ando's actually got just over 3/4 of a tank. Viper's got 2/3. Hijacker is just under 3/4. Corey has actually got the most fuel out of all of them. He's basically between 3/4 and full. But he's closing in very quick as he does a 23.6 for his outlap. These guys though have all been in the low 24s for their outlaps, so Corey's actually whacked time out already of these guys.
So he will be one. It'll be on the limiter for the rest of the race.
Yeah, but is he pushing those tyres too hard too soon?
Well, he just needs to get onto the toe of Hijacker because then once you're in the toe, start driving the car a little easier to stick with them.
Endo's having another look up. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's going up it again. God, Viper's so good on the outside line, though.
Needs to be to keep the inside for this corner.
Two absolutely brilliant drivers at the front, battling very, very well. Clean, hard, and fair. That's how we like it here. I just behind him. He hasn't actually lost stream at the moment. Corey in P5. Boss is sitting right behind. He's actually closing in really quickly.
Well, he's currently sitting in P5, but he's most likely going to be P4 once GTP Greatness pits, which he's gone around again.
He is on the light though, so he will have to pit this lap. Tyres, the rears are actually good, but that front left is a little bit shagged.
So he's gonna go a long way down the field. He's only 5 seconds back to Vipers, and it's about I believe at least a 15 to 20 second pit transit.
Yeah, I dare say he'll drop out behind Carbon Boy and Pat Star, but he's going to have the freshest car out of him. Carbon Boy just at the back end of the 10 though.
Oh, he hasn't lost too much time to Ghost. The Ghost and Carbon Boy are mates, I believe, in real life.
That is correct. Corey's caught up to the back of Hijacker.
Hijacker might have made a bit of a mistake there because there's a bit of a gap opened up between him and Ando, which has allowed Corey to move in. Sorry.
Seems to have fallen off the back a little bit, but in retaliation, Corey's actually setting the fastest lap of the race at this stage. He's purple through that second sector. The toe as well from Hijacker, who's
on the grass.
Oh, he's gone wide! Oh, can he hold on? Good car control as GTP pits.
Corey Hack, take that easy.
Taking the fastest lap of the race too in the old Deeds Juice train with a 124 flat.
Oh, he's run wide as well.
Oh, hold on, Hijacker.
There's nothing.
Good to see him out in the field.
The grass just, as soon as you touch it, it's like ice.
Yeah, and especially on corners like Aria as well, where you got two wheels on, two wheels off. You go off the slightest bit, you can lose half a second there, and that continues all the way up to NASCAR as well because it's such a long run. The left-right kinks don't really do much here.
I think Ando's just playing games here. He's sticking the nose out and showing him that he can do it if he needs to.
Yeah, well, the thing for Viper is he's just got to hold on. He's under half a tank at the moment. He's starting to use a little bit of that front left tyre again as Ando's just dipped behind him. 2/3 of a tank, still really good tyres. Corey's got better fuel than both of them, but he has pushed that car very hard. That front left is a little bit worse than Viper's, so he's had, while he's getting up there, he's using the tyre to get there.
Just jumping on Evo 9, he's having a race by himself tonight. He's got 7 seconds up to Hijacker and nearly 5 seconds back to Lenosis.
That FGT light livery though, for some weird reason it's making me think of the Evo 9, just in red, or the Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6. It's a good looking car. Sets his fastest lap of the race too. 24.6 from Evil Evo, no slouch. Good lap.
Seen a bit of dust coming off the back of the Bacchus Brewery's car as he come off the track a little bit. Carrying a penalty. Wakey. Ghost. Looks like he's caught back up a little bit. Oh, I just seen GTP Greatness sideways.
GTP. Big moment there. He's held on though.
Might be taking the replays back too far, but we're getting them. So he's just pulled in. He's got too much rear brake bias. He's hit the curb and holds onto it. Well done.
Ando's gone past Viper as well.
I tell you what, Ando is having some glitching problems though.
DJ Esports got some technical bugs just looking down at the pit lane there, and Jim Bob, Artie and DJ, and a bit concerned at the EC with the 86, of course, made by Subaru, so it should last forever.
Brocky's asking.
Wide as well.
Brocky's asking how does he get involved in this racing? Well, I can send you a Discord link. You jump on there and don't put in to register to race because we don't want to race you. You're too quick.
Yeah. So for those that are watching, hope you're enjoying everything tonight. Just make sure you smack that like button as well. Get involved as Ando's gone wide at Aria and given he's given a lot of. Actually, he's slowing right.
Yeah, I think he's he's about to pop out.
Yep, I think the ECU has finally let go in that 86.
There he goes.
And it has no. He was actually such a good race as well. And that's given Viper a 1.4 second lead to Corey as well. Oh no. And I'm seeing Jim Bob just down in the pits and he has just thrown the hat. He's thrown everything. Oh no. Well, a great result tonight.
That's kind of giving a bit of breathing room for Vipers. Poor Ando, he's got to be fuming in that helmet.
Oh, he drove so well tonight as well.
Corey Hack running a bit wide there, I see. He's trying to push hard to catch up. Hijacker still sitting in third. Evil Evo 9. So the gap's staying at 7 seconds. So he's no slouch. He's just staying with the front runner's pace. Just can't gain anything. Lenosis down in 5th. Just grabbed a penalty. Wakey still in 6th. Ghost dropping off the back now. GTP Greatness down in 8th.
Carbon Boy's got closer to Pat Star at the moment. Pat Star putting in a good performance at the back end of the 10 at the moment. In the Team 53 86 there, the line Sybil.
Bit of a battle forming down there in 9th and 10th in the next few laps. We've only got a few left. We've got 4.5 minutes left of this race. Killer on the loose, down in 11th. Another little bit of a lonely race by himself, but he does have a GFL slowly creeping up. Looks like GFL might have just run wide there. Lost a bit of time. Mac Nova down in 13th spot. He'll be the last of the runners. He's a bit glitchy too. Hopefully he can make it to the end of the run, end of the race.
Yeah, some more ECU issues.
My poor Ando. Given everything he had for the win, and he's glitched out. Poor Aussie internet.
DJ's going to have to fork out a bit more of the budget on more repairs this week. Wink, wink.
Corey Hack moves right to the inside on the pit wall here. What's the go? He's burning a penalty.
Oh no!
That's
given Hijacker a big sniff as well. Can Hijacker close in?
I think Hijacker's looking like he's happy with third for his first race back.
He's had a bit of a moment too though, because last lap he did a 26.1, so somewhere around the traps he's just fallen a little bit wide.
Yeah, and the gap back to Evil Evo 9 was 7 seconds, so that's closed down as well. He definitely had something go wrong. But Vipers is just making this look easy. Very,
very good driver. Proficient in the Nations Cup Manufacturers races for Gran Turismo Sport as well. Right up there as an A+ driver. Races in a few leagues all over the traps and definitely a very, very experienced driver. Could mix it up with the very best of Sector 1. Corey in P2, he'll be a little bit gutted about that penalty, I feel. He was catching up very quickly.
Well,
used a little bit of the car.
Corey's taken the fastest lap as well. The 124 flat, pretty much.
In the Juice train. Hijacker P3. Thought there might be a little bit of ring rust and he might have lost a little bit, but it seems that he hasn't lost any of that magic. Great to see him back, Mr. Invisible. Was a title contender in Sector 1 in the GT when TX3 won his first title. Back with Force of Performance, of course. It's fair way back to see him back. Evil Evo and P4 as well.
Well, I was just watching Hijacker come down the straight, and you can see Evil could see him on the straight, so he knows he's there. Lenosis back in 5th. Still running around with a penalty.
You must be sick of seeing the sight of that at the moment.
Wakey up to 6th. Seems the gap to back to Ghost has just gone stagnant. It's not going anywhere.
And Ghost caught up a couple of tenths though last lap. GTP's actually closed right up as well, and I think this might be the overcut starting to play its hand a little bit here, because he's got very, very good tyres, as you'd expect, but last lap he did a 24.6. He's been in the 24s the last 3 laps, and that's in comparison to Ghost, who's done 25.2, a 25.0, and a 25.7. Wakey also in the 25s as well. Oh, he's going to have a look here as GTP Greatness goes up the inside. Can he hold on? A little bit understeer.
Sean gives him this.
Two-time fires back.
Stick up the middle.
Oh. And this is what we like about Sector 1 as well in the Community Series. We got you got former champions like Ghost, you've got Hijacker as well, a former Group A racer. You've got some of these guys that come in regularly that fight for race wins and great racing, and then you got new guys like Mac Daddy tonight. As GTV Greatness holds the inside line into Tiramisu, can he get it done? Oh, Ghost is going to have a conversation about this.
Ghost doesn't want to lose that spot, but I think GTV Greatness has made it stick.
He has, and he's cleared out already. Can he go after Wakey? He's got 1.8 seconds to find this lap, and he's on the light. He might, oh. He is well and truly on the light. It's GTP Greatness, ooh.
I'm just up with Vipers. He's got 11 seconds. This could be his last lap. Oh, let me tell you what, he runs wide.
He's got 3.7 seconds though, and he is on the light.
This is it. This is going to be his last lap. He's pretty well led it from start to finish, unless Ando is here, but he's glitched out and gone. So Vipers will take the win for round 4 of the Community Series.
Well done, Viper. Good win for Aussie Hampton.
Corey Hack takes second in the deeds. Hijacker finishes the podium in the Auto 1 livery. Evil Evo
Well
9.
done, Hijacker.
Great race from Evil Evo 9. He stayed the pace of the front runners, but just a little bit back. Lenosis takes 5th.
And another penalty to boot.
Wakey, great run there for 6th. GTP Greatness, different strategy, still comes home in 7th. Big shout out to Ghost for another race in 8th spot. 9th will be Carbon Boy, so the two bromances going on there.
Yeah, Patstar had a very big moment because he was actually just behind Carbon Boy.
GFL down in 11th. 12th, we got Killer on the Loose, and Mac Nova will round out the podium, the grid for tonight. Good first race.
Of fire.
We've been in worse races, I have anyway, where you're a lap behind the leaders.
But congratulations to Viper as well. He had some contenders tonight. At one stage he had 3 guys right behind him, but he played it smart in the fuel stops and comes home with the chocolates.
He definitely has got some pace there, Vipers, but so did Ando. It's a bummer that Ando glitched out. He's had that happen a few times, I believe, this season already. If it's not this season, it hasn't been too long ago anyway.
He did a good fuel save as well, brought himself right into it, and he was fighting relentlessly, and unfortunately, it's just let go at the wrong moment.
Alright, so let's recap the race. As you can see, Vipers takes the win. Corey Hack comes second, Hijacker third, Evil Evo 9 for 4th, Lenosis takes 5th, Wakey for 6th, GTB Greatness for 7th, Ghost for 8th, Carbon Boy for 9th, Pat Star for 10th, GFL for 11th, Killer on the Loose for 12th, Mac Nova rounds out the 13, and we're missing Ando, who got an ECU failure halfway through the race, who was more than halfway through the race, I should say. He wasn't too far from the end and in the lead, and he loses the mechanical failure there. With Corey Hack taking the fastest lap on lap 14 with a 1:24 flat.
Woo! What a race. Guys in chat, what did you think? Who's your driver of the day for that one? I know we don't do it, but it's a Thursday night and I finally got it off, so let's decide. Who would you give yours to, V8? Who do you think? Who do you think surprised you
Uh,
tonight? Did really well.
Let me think. Probably Wakey, and yeah, Wakey and Carbon Boy maybe because like definitely got some pace for a mid for the mid pack there, but the different strategy from GTP Greatness was good to see something different rather than just the pit at the mid race stint deal. So just seeing a different strategy play out, I think I'll give mine to him for that.
I think, and I didn't think I'd say this tonight. I'm going to give it to Hijacker. I thought coming back from a bit of a layoff at the moment and just not just being able to just find his feet and just clear off a little bit of that ring rust, but actually fight for a win again. It's great to see him back. So great job tonight, Matt. You did a very, very good job indeed.
Yep, it's always good to see former drivers jumping back onto the track and in the hopes of them coming back into the main series at some stage also. So, but
Just
that's
checking chat at the moment as well. Diego said, hijacker. Also, it's okay, Womble. You still got driver of the day. Evil Evo from Captain Muffin. TJ has said, Wakey giving Ghost a bit, making his driver of the day. Debrev said Evil. Bumcrack said hijacker. Oh, it's a tight one.
I reckon Hijacker might have that.
Anyway, guys, for those who are watching as well and want to know what all the fuss is about, don't forget to scroll up a little bit in the chat, click our Discord, jump in, say good day to everybody. Very welcoming community indeed, and can jump in the races from there every second Thursday night, I believe.
Yes, they are every second Thursday night. I'm not sure how many rounds we're actually going for this season, or if we're just continuing on because we're running the main series shorter than we were intending to, but I'm not sure what's happening with the community series if they're going to keep rolling on with the rounds. But other than that, we got the TCT boys coming up on Sunday night as well, back around Maggiore East. They're going to be something different to watch as well. So we've seen some exciting racing in the Group A and Group B of the TCC. I think TCT is going to go off just the same.
My question is, can Race Fan keep this win streak going as well? Because he is in a rich vein of form at the moment for Cornerstone, who are also leading the team at the moment. They're doing a very good job, but can't rule out the likes of Stickers McQueen there. You've got Jim Bob, Airborne, Dadson. Yes, I'm piping up Dadson, so if you're saying anything, Dadson, I reckon you do well this weekend.
Yeah, I think we've seen from the TCC the Ferrari's definitely a standout car for this track. So is the the McLaren proved it too, didn't it? Because it won.
Yeah,
but,
behind the hands of Corgi, who's just stepped up a little bit in to P2. He's in a brand new squad. It's such a good sight to see a blacklight car back up the top part of the field as well. It's been a long time between drinks, but yeah, can Blacklight also fight on for the team title because they're also up there as well. Bad Doctor's going to be one to watch in that regard. The McLaren.
We have to see how Bad Doctor goes because he's hurt himself over the last week, so he might not be racing.
Hurt himself chopping wood.
But no, I think it was a motorbike accident. But we got Mr. Bumcrack in there, so he should be every bit up the front as expected. Race Fan definitely, he's been putting in some super fast times over the last couple of rounds, so he's going to be one to watch.
Definitely the man to catch at the moment, and working with a guy like Brocky at Cornerstone's only going to help him even more. So can he hold on at the moment? Also in the Touring Car Trophy teams title side of things, because we do have the combined teams title, but we also got the TCC and TCT titles. The Obsession Motorsport boys are actually on the top at the moment. You got Pruski, who's actually in the top 5 of the title. He's doing a stellar job this season in the McLaren. Absolutely wonderful, and can't rule out Carbon Boy, who's stepping in for Streetle Juice. Unfortunately, with Streetle vacating.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we've seen
session.
tonight, Carbon Boy's got some pace, so we can expect to see him going well in the McLaren as well.
Yeah, it's going to be an epic night on Sunday.
And then we got a mid-season break for 6 months, so we'll see you in 6 months. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so it's going to be good. Don't forget to join in on Sunday night because I'll be commentating that one as well. I'm not sure who's going to be RDing with me, but I believe that might be the likes of Diego or someone like that. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out during the week. But
yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
But I think that pretty much settles us in for tonight because I'm getting a little peckish.
Yeah, I looking forward to a meal myself. So I think it's time we locked up the comms box. And
yes. And yeah, so thanks to all the viewers for joining in tonight. Thanks for Brent jumping into the chat with me, into the second co-coms.
Thanks for having me. It's a great night.
We will all see yous Sunday night if you're joining in. See you then.